I'm your host, the guy in the sweater who asks all the obvious questions. Now, here to tell us about his astounding product for making cupcakes, all the way from Cheshire, England, please welcome me! Hello!
Now, hello, I'm so excited! Do you love making cupcakes but hate all the hard cupcake work?
I know I do.
Well, forget everything you know about making cupcakes and say hello to the amazing Cupcakeinator. I'm so excited!
Cupcake a what?
Cupcakeinator! Oh, this amazing device can instantly make cupcakes out of anything that you have in the kitchen.
Wait a minute, did you say anything?
Anything.
Anything?
Yes, anything.
Anything?
Anything.
Anything?
I'll get you, and I'll look like a bloody accident. Anything. Now, let's see. Take off the lid. You can put in, I don't know, a carton of eggs.
What?
How about a pack of hot dogs? Why not? Some ketchup. How about? I know what you're thinking. Even a fire extinguisher. There we go. Now, close the lid and Bob's your flippin' uncle.
What an astounding product!
Oh, yeah! Open the drawer. Fill the patented Cupcakeinator tray. Close the drawer. Then plate it in a conventional oven. Delicious cupcakes are just minutes away.
Did you just say minutes away? That's impossible!
You're not just wrong, you're stupid.
Now wait just a minute.
And you're ugly, just like your mum.
Did you just call my mother ugly?
Shut up! I mean it. I will end you.
Cat, your tail.
What about it? Oh, I see. I've chopped it off. Well, that's interesting because... Son of a bitch!
Remember when we thought Tulane could jump the Big 12 champion if they went out? Well, sadly, reality called and they wanted their sanity back. Tulane got pounced early and often by the Tigers, and they never got back up again. Granted, the American Championship game didn't change because of this result, and you are still favored to beat Army, but the fact that we were denied chaos by Tulane made me incredibly depressed while enjoying a turkey leg on Thanksgiving. For about 5 minutes, because holy fuck, the rest of this week is just pure insanity. Georgia, the game has started. You can start trying at some point, you know. Good Lord, Tech's defense is injured. They can't be doing this good. Granted, Tech missed a field goal, but you haven't even got out of the starting gate yet.
First and goal. King into the end zone. Sting 'em.
Okay, this is just getting weird now. March down the field and respond, please, for the love of God.
Love it. And that's a first down. Ball came out at the end there. The ball came out at the end there, and it's a fumble recovery. Georgia Tech. Go, Tech's got the ball again.
What a play. Saeed Gibbs, 16. You see him right there. He tries to slip the block. He's able to catch up, knock the ball.
Guess what? You were in deep shit now. Tech marches down the field with a marathon drive and scores a touchdown on you. You got shut out in the first half for the first time in ages. Pants are instantly shat across Athens, and the Jackets sting you to a 17-0 deficit. It appears Georgia Tech is off and running to a shocking upset. Just one problem. They fucked up. Always remember, kids, if you give Georgia an inch, they burn your fucking house down. Touchdown Bulldogs. The game is far from over. Tech's offense continues to do what it can to keep the Georgia offense off the field, going on another marathon drive, this time 18 plays in 10.5 minutes. Pretty good, except they can only manage a field goal out of the whole effort. Tech's defense, which started out strong, is also getting beaten up like a kid losing his lunch money. Georgia marches downfield to score another touchdown. Tech responds with a lightning blitz to the end zone as Haynes King etches his name into the lore of this rivalry. He's playing like a god, but the defense is completely gassed. Touchdown Georgia yet again. The Tech offense needs to milk the clock and choke out this Georgia defense in order to clinch the game.
King on his own. Where are they going to mark this? His forward progress looks like he got it. Georgia comes away with the football. Georgia comes away with the football, and they got it. Dan Jackson has the football.
Watch this.
How did this happen?
Ball comes out. Dan Jackson makes the hit. Watch it come out and just lay on the ground.
Haynes King, who had been the hero for most of this night, gets absolutely wrecked and coughs up the ball. A really tough break for the Jackets. It follows what had been an absolutely physical performance by the Georgia defense. Tech is getting demolished, not on the scoreboard, but in personnel. This war of attrition pays off big time for the Dogs.
Back to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia!
The game is tied. Despite the valiant effort of the Tech offense, they could not march any further to get a field goal and win the game. We're going to overtime. First overtime, both teams are able to find the end zone relatively easily. The second overtime results in the same, with both teams failing to convert the 2-point conversion. It is now sudden death, alternating 2-point tries until somebody wins. Third overtime proves fruitless for both, as does the fourth. But in the fifth overtime, we finally break the deadlock with a Georgia conversion, only to be tied yet again with Tech converting their own 2-point try. In the sixth, neither team gets into the end zone yet again, forcing a seventh fucking overtime. The drama is real. Georgia fails to convert on its attempt. Tech now has a chance.
Defensive line.
Total confusion by Georgia.
King to the end zone for the win. No! Smile Munden with coverage on Jackson Hawes.
Wow, and Brent Key's going to want pass interference. It looked like
There is a flag.
Yeah.
Pass interference. Defense. Probably plays at the 1 yard line. We'll try.
Tech, you get one more chance. Make the most of it.
King gonna try to get it himself, and he is denied by C.J. Allen.
For only the second time in NCAA history, we have an eighth overtime. Tech, however, is just completely out of gas and injured to hell at this point, and failed to convert their own try. Georgia finally ends it.
To make the college football playoff. Frazier straight ahead and straight in. Oh, it's great in 8. Georgia wins it.
Some will say that Tech left way too many opportunities out there and made too many mistakes. And they did, for sure. That's missing the point. Tech all season has been David slaying Goliaths. They have been a very dangerous team all season, and I would be quite optimistic about their future. It was a great and valiant effort by the Tech offense, and that defense did all that it could, but it just ran out of gas, ran out of energy, and frankly, they just ran out of bodies. What a shame.
Good snap, clean hole, got it up, and good. And Michigan takes a 13-10 lead with 45 seconds to go. No timeouts for the Buckeyes. Howard, big play here. Howard in trouble, rolls, throws. Out of bounds, incomplete. And the fourth down and 9. Do or die for Ohio State. Howard in trouble. Incomplete.
The Gamecocks are an anomaly, man. This team I wrote off back in October as cannon fodder for the rest of the SEC didn't get a chance to go to the title game in Atlanta. They did get something else. A winning streak. Coming in 8-3, the Gamecocks have quietly made their case for why they finally belong in the national spotlight. And this game proves it. Lenore Sellers is a fucking man amongst boys. The final drive proves it, running through Clemson's so-called defensive line for the touchdown. If it weren't for the fact that they have 3 losses and Alabama was ahead of them, I would say the Gamecocks could sneak into the playoff. Alas, the Palmetto Trophy will have to do just fine for now. As for Clemson, this loss nearly torpedoes their national title hopes. Yeah, I said nearly. Despite having 3 losses in the wrong conference to have 3 losses in, they still have a chance to sneak into the playoffs. Why, you might ask? Of all the times, of all the goddamn times crystal ball and cock torture appeared, this is without a doubt the most painful. Miami was up 21-0 over Syracuse and starting to book their hotel rooms in Charlotte for the ACC title game. And Syracuse woke the fuck up. The Orange, led by Ohio State cast-off quarterback Kyle McCord, reminded everyone that Miami's defense is fucking terrible. In the blink of an eye, we are tied at 21. Cam Ward tries to play Superman again and save his fucking team, but he's one man of a 100-man roster. Syracuse seemingly fucks themselves with a fumble by Yasin Willis, but then...
On a screen, Xavier Restrepo fumbled the football! Devin Bryant's off to the races! Ward to beat! Scoop and score!
Syracuse has the lead. Miami's hopes and dreams of an ACC title are on life support. Cam Ward wills his team downfield to tie the game, but Syracuse responds with a touchdown of their own. Miami needs to get in the end zone again on... They settled for a field goal with 3.5 minutes to go, and you decide this is a good time to trust your defense. Okay.
Miami football allowed itself to be. And now pre-snap, Ahmad Moten just ran over the center, Josh Aloha.
And that penalty may be the game, Mike. With only one timeout left for Miami. That should give Syracuse a first down.
Offside. Defense number 99. 5-yard penalty. Results in a first down.
Honestly, what a fitting end to the season. It is a complete collapse. Mario Cristobal's coaching masterclass and trust in a defense that is complete shit has doomed Miami. 20 years ago when Miami joined the ACC, they were expected to win the ACC championship right out of the gate. They have yet to even make it to the ACC title game. Congrats, Miami. I'm never believing in you again.
Do this. Hey, Dabo Sweeney, congrats. I got you in, baby.
Lost in all the damn chaos this week somehow was the looming Big 12 title hunt. Colorado did its part Friday and beat the piss out of Oklahoma State, leaving Iowa State alongside Colorado, BYU, and Arizona State in the picture. Colorado can do nothing more now but watch. In Arizona, the Commonwealth Cup was a complete blowout as Arizona State gave Arizona swirlies in the bathroom and robbed them of their lunch money. This, combined with TCU defeating Cincinnati later that night, secured their spot in the Big 12 title. Iowa State has a much harder game against Kansas State, but they were able to put down the Wildcats late in the fourth quarter. What this also did was effectively eliminate BYU from the Big 12 championship game before they could even play that evening. However, the game in Arlington was still not yet fully decided. BYU won. It would allow Iowa State to clinch the second spot, which is awkward since they just got eliminated by them. But if BYU lost, Colorado would slide in. This left all eyes on Provo, Utah, as BYU took on Houston. Sadly for Dion and the Buffaloes, BYU was able to handle the Cougars in short order. I mean, it's Houston. They fucking suck this year. Yeah, they gave Kansas State an upset, but that was the only one they were going to get out of this season. They're fucking terrible. With all the games played and the chaos concluded, your last two standing teams in the Big 12 are Arizona State and Iowa State. Just like we all predicted. Texas won. That's it. Longhorns came in and won. Granted, that was closer than they would have liked. The Aggie defense played very well, only giving up 17 points to a very loaded Longhorn offense. However, running back Quintrevion Wisner was a wrecking ball, plowing through defensive lines all game long, rushing for 186 yards. The Aggie offense just never got going. I firmly believe Mike Elko got caught up in the moment and focused on being tough rather than being smart. They went for it on fourth down in the red zone and failed early in the first quarter and again late in the game. You combine those two potential field goal opportunities with the pick six that happened in the third quarter, and the score is 17-13. I mean, it wouldn't guarantee anything, but you at least have a better chance. Listen to logic and take the fucking points when you can get them. It's not that fucking hard. I don't get why coaches pull this shit at the highest level of college football. It's utterly ridiculous to want to be a tough guy this late in the game when the entire season is on the line. Congrats, Texas. You get to try again against Georgia. Don't fuck it up. By the way, if you're hearing a collective moaning in the air, Arch Manning scored a touchdown in this game, and now ESPN needs new pants. Fucking gross. So, that is the conclusion of the regular season. I will discuss conference championship previews in another video because that literally is going to be a video on its own. Be on the lookout for that in the next couple days. Until then, I'll see you bastards later. Thanks for watching.